Have you ever wondered what would happen if you... Have you ever wondered what would happen if you... Hello? Alright, we're in drafts. We're in draft. I'm gonna turn that off. It is KC vs BDS. Alright, we're in drafts. We're in draft. I'm gonna turn that off. It is KC vs BDS. Alright, we're in drafts. I have an idea. I need to find a way of drag this out. It's not gonna work. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is what we're gonna do for today. Orkies. That's a bit orkies. That's something for next time. We're just gonna do full face cam stream. And then I'm gonna upload these games as videos later today. I'm just gonna upload all these LEC games that I'm casting. Here we go. It's currently 5:30-ish in the morning. I was meant to get up at 4. I went to bed at 8 p.m. last night to get up to watch these LEC games. And I didn't get up. I set an alarm at 3:30 and I turned it off when I got there because I wasn't sleeping. So, but now I'm here. I got to 5 and I went, all right, let's get up. And I didn't miss much. Game 1 and Game 2 were both stomps. Game 3, historically in the LEC, is the one you want to see. So, we'll see how we go here. We will see how we go. So far, we have Jace, Nidalee, Leona versus Ezreal, Zyra, Rell. So it's funny because both these comps seem to want to do the same thing. You got big poke in terms of Ezreal, Zyra, and big poke in terms of Jace, Nidalee. So I think what's going to matter a lot is when you're playing these two poke compositions that are trying to walk into each other, it's very important that you get control of the river, right? So when a neutral objective spawns, my apologies for if I look a little disheveled or if it's the morning. But it's important to get control of the river because you don't want to be the team walking into the poke composition. You want to be the team poking, right? If ever Zyra has to walk into Jace, Nidalee, that's when they get a little bit more value out of what they can, what they want to do. Now we see the bans coming through. It's going to be ADC bans for the most part. I think that Corki might be a respect ban for Nuke. Is known to play it. BDS haven't looked too good this split, but they are a very, very solid team. KC took out G2 recently. So if we're talking solid teams, can't discount them. They're ridiculously good. Now, it's going to go to Ice. See what he wants to pick here. I think they need more frontline to engage with the Rell. That's why the sound ban is gone. They could potentially pick a top versus the Jace here, and that's what they're going to go for. It's frontline in the form of Gragas, as well as a counter pick for Jace. Slight bug. Oh, I take it back. It's not Gragas. It is Ornn. Ornn picked up here by BDS. Not a champ I've seen often. LEC's best of one format as well. It's not Fearless Draft, but Ornn works very well with Rell. Particularly versus Squishies, particularly versus Jace, Nidalee, right? Jace, Nidalee, they don't want to stack on top of each other. They want to be chilling. They don't want to get engaged on. They want to play space. But the ult, Call of the Forge God, very good at creating space for the team and engaging on the enemy. Jason Nidalee, not a lot they can do about that. There's the Kai'Sa pickup as well for Kalisto. Last thing to see here is whether or not Vladdy wants to be playing the Jace or Kana does. And they're going to flex it Targamas, if he locks in Yone here, we don't know whether this Jace is going mid or it's going top, which makes it a bit harder for Paris to pick a champ here. Definitely not going to pick Qiyana. That's just a hover. No way are we picking Qiyana in this game. It's not bad, and I would enjoy it. We do necessarily probably need AD. Only Ezreal on the AD front. Draft is complete. It's going to be Nidalee hover. Sorry, Aurora hover and Aurora locked in, and that makes the comp a lot more sensical, I think, for BDS. Very simple what they want to do. On Rel, great engage. Followed up by Aurora in between worlds. It's all about getting on top of all of KC, whereas what KC want to do is play space. They want to play ranges. Use the Leona to make picks. Set up fights with the only Leona, but otherwise just allow for Jace and Nidalee to create too much space and do too much damage for that team. Jumping onto the Rift now, and I'm excited for this game, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see just exactly what ends up happening. 2025 Winter Split, and it looks like an AR Earth game right now, as 4 members of KC want to catch out Irrelevant. They must have something prepped here from Scrims. Must be something Irrelevant likes to do. Let's check out these bushes. Actually, it's going to be a fairly regulation top embed. It is spotted out by the ward. Targamas sweeps it. But now BDS know exactly what's going on. I'd be shocked if Irrelevant gets caught out by this. Yike leading the charge. Wants some damage done. He's not going to find it. Irrelevant too respectful for that. Cues the bush. And they really are just forcing him out of the lane here. All the way back. I should probably predict with my channel points who's going to win this one. But I don't feel like it. And here we go. Aggressive start there from KC. Stepping up into the jungle, making sure it's all theirs. That little smolder emote, I think I need that in my game, honestly. Everyone's been using that smolder emote. I don't know if it's like an LEC specific emote, but fuck, it's really funny. It's really, really funny. That's actually a little adjustment I can make to my own game, I reckon. I'm a thumbs up user, but I feel like that's so uninteresting. I could totally make that more annoying. Because I'm a big emote pro. I spam the hell out of my emotes because nothing's happening in the game right now, which is why I can yap. But that emote just Kalista just used this then. That is the worst emote in the game. I need to use that. If I don't own it, I'm gonna be owning it after this one. That's for sure. As now it's gonna be a lane swap scenario here. LEC, man, they were the ones to invent this shit. I'm not happy with them for it. Bloody G2. They may be my favorite team in the world. But they did ruin League of Legends esports for a couple of years. I mean, it's not ruined. It's actually pretty cool lane swap scenarios as Nuke is taking an insane trade versus Vladdy. 2 minutes in the game there, and he's already half HP. It's what you'd expect out of the Yone. Irrelevant going to have a tough time trying to snipe XP away, and he's going to get 1 melee minion, 2 melee minions, 3 melee minions if you looked at his XP just there in the top right, and Irrelevant. Almost undivable here because 1 minion goes down to the tower, and he's going to be level 2 on. Quite tough to dive. Targamas didn't do his job there, zoning him off the XP properly. Kana, on the other hand, has been getting clapped a bit by Paris and Ice. If I had to pick, I think it looks between KC and Fnatic, the 2 best teams in LEC right now. I don't think G2 living up to their reputation at all. It's obviously, new roster, played the same roster for 3 years. Or is it 2 years? Not sure. 3 years is T1, 2 years might be G2. So you'd expect, a little bit of growing pains. That seems to be what's happening. Obviously, Caps and Broken Blade still standing up. But KC, with Yike at the helm, it just looked like they've got a little bit more form to them. So the macro, the mid-game looks great. Vladdy absolutely getting destroyed in the lane, though, as much as I can glaze. How KC looks, it's going to be about whether or not this dive gets pulled off, and 113, he wants it. Look at this. Has the roots, the barbs from Zyra. Going to land on the Yone, doesn't he out of it in time. He's going to get a Q to the face as well from Aurora, but the trade back is good from Vladdy. And actually, that gank has equalized the HP in mid lane and made it a lot harder for Nuke to play. From a slight misstep from Nuke, thought the dive was happening off the landed Zyra Q, but there's nothing to follow up. Damage led to a tower shot, now Nuke in a tough position. Probably can't keep shoving this Yone, who has no mana resources. He's losing on the HP and mana department now. Bot dive might happen in sync with a top dive here, but Kana might go down first. Ignite using the bot side and stunned up and locked down on the top side. Both players going to go down, but Yike and Targamas have died on the bot side. Irrelevant doing his job for his team, showing us just how undiveable that Ram God is. Utilizing the CC to lock down the 2 members of KC. Got a bit excited, got a bit aggressive there. And the kill went over to Targamas. Worst case scenario for KC. Lose the feat of warfare, get 2 kills on the Ornn. 113 kills your top laner, and Targamas gets theirs. 4 minutes in the game, and it's disaster. Gonna have to macro their ways out of this one. 30 seconds till the Hextech Drake spawns, and you got to think that BDS will have priority for this. Nuke winning mid-wave. It's 1-1-3. Looking for another gank there. Has the control ward, but Vladdy's going to spot it out. Great ward timing from him. Bot wave in favor of KC for a little bit here. His ice is quite low level. So is Paras, actually. Kalist. Oh, never mind. I take it back. Sorry. I thought Kalist was a lot closer to level 5 than he was, because we're quite early on in the game. Nice sidestep from Kalist there. Dodges out of the Ezreal W. Pokes him back with an auto attack as Paras spotted out by Targamas. There might be a scrap on top of him here. Can engage if he chooses to. Just going to walk it out, Targamas. Both junglers pathing towards this Drake. Top is going to be very hard for Kana now, as his laner got gifted 2 kills in a matchup that's already kind of annoying as the Jace player. Just because it's impossible to get in range, realistically, to auto-attack him without also being in danger of getting queued by the Ornn. Yike forces out. That Aurora W. Then is forced away himself. 1-1-3 secures the bot side Scuttle Crab. Going to start up the Drake. But look for a bot gank. And this is unspotted right now by KC, who are in a very aggressive position. There's the E-forward from Ezreal. W from Paras is good. Yike here for the counter gank as the re-engage from Targamas forces out the cleanse from Ice. Might just be a disengage though. KC want this fight to keep going. Paras doesn't have spells yet. No cooldowns for him. The fight's going to fizzle out before our eyes there. Great work from KC to turn that disastrous angle into something that works. As Paras is remounted. Can W in as Targamas goes in himself. This might be bad for him. Gets stunned up, locked down, and he's going to live on 5 HP. BDS, how have they dropped that kill? So much damage coming out. Flash forward from 1-1-3. It's not done yet. There's the flip. Flash from Yike though. Now it's done. Hopefully. You'd imagine it's got to be done now. Kalist, Cleanse, and Flash still available. They get Ice's Cleanse. Yeah, BDS's Summoner spells. You get Flash from 1-1-3. I'm not sure if Paras flashed. Ice used his Cleanse. But Kalist comes out unscathed. Comes out, honestly, looking good. Because he gets the wave to himself. Nuke somehow, I think off the back of that one gank, is in a fairly losing condition here. Dropped a plate solo to the Yone. Not what you want to be seeing. Kana going to be playing Tank Jace, so it doesn't really matter what happens in top. Let's Tank Jace. This patch. It's the pick of the, pick of the season. Flavor of the month. And it is for a reason. It's a good tasting flavor. Drake still has not been taken, nor has Grubs. So this is when the trades start becoming an option. KC and BDS can choose which one they value more. And I think KC would rather the Grubs, honestly, with their team comp. They're trying to play 1-1-3. They will eventually have priority in both top and bot when Ornn falls off to the Jace. And Aurora can't match the damage coming out of Yone. That is assuming that the game stays even, which very much might not. Looking the way it's going so far, Irrelevant, with a fairly significant gold lead, can eventually make that matchup unplayable for Jace if that gold lead widens enough. And I think once KC start looking at losing side lanes, that's when the game gets a bit harder for them. Losing side lanes with their comp means they can't get river priority first. And river priority is extraordinarily important when you're playing a poke composition such as theirs. You gotta force the enemy team to walk into you. And if the second that you're walking into them, you really don't have any tools. You can't face check bushes, realistically. And you can't look for a good engage off of just Leona and Yone. Don't have much setup there. Need the enemy team to make mistakes. Need to look for picks. But bot priority doesn't seem to be an issue right now. Ice, force the E away. Use that mystic shot on the minion. There's that emote again. And every time I see that now, it's going to remind me that I need to change my thumbs up from whatever it is right now to whatever that thing is. The little small up smile face. It's a 400 gold lead for BDS. Majority of it in the top side. But that might change up here if this gank goes well from 1-1-3. They want to secure the Drake. Yike has time to clear his camps. He's a little bit down on the tempo of the Zyra, though, just because of the champ picks. If you look at that CS lead in the jungle, it's almost 20. There's nothing you can do, realistically, as Yike. Full clearing Zyra is very fast, almost 10 CS a minute. On a jungler at 9 minutes in the game is very, very fast. Yike wants to trade this objective with a mid gank. He's gone for it, but the controller did spot him out. Now the Hextech Drake is going to go down. The best part about Hextech Drake going down for KC, though, there's two things. First of all, Yike can start up the Grubs early. Bang. That's a good thing. The second thing is that because there's no Hextech Drake, There can't be a Hextech Soul, which means Drake stacking is not as scary a win condition because there's always the chance that you get a terrible Soul, of which there is only... There's 2. There's a really bad one and there's like a fine one. There's Ocean and Chemtech. It could be either, but it can't be Hextech, and that's a big deal there. As the Grub's going to go down to Yike, secures 3 for his team, and that's nice. For the win condition of KC, which is going to be through pressuring side lanes. If you can get Yone into a side lane with Grubs, fast attack speed people, hitting towers of 6 Grubs, makes them melt. Even though Yone not necessarily, usually seen as a tower destroyer, kind of goes a little bit wide there. Going to get bonked on the head with the W. 92 to 89 CS in the bot lane. And it is a snooze fest down here. Paris trying to make it more exciting. He's not going to manage that. W's on the minion. Going to back out. Understand that Kalista is a little bit too good to just die randomly. Not a solo QADC here. We're dealing with some very high caliber players, despite the fact that Koreans make them look like children. We'll deal with that when we get to Worlds. There's the TP from Uke. 10 minutes, 30 seconds of the game. They're now unleashed. So he's not going to lose anything. One of the things with a new TP is that before 10 minutes, if you TP back to lane, you take more time than an elderly woman crossing a street without help. It's brutal. You watch a whole wave just vanish before your eyes as you're mid-air traveling. Which is why in solo queue the meta is a lot of people taking Ignite nowadays. Not going to see that in professional play though. TP a little bit too useful. And we'll see hopefully just how useful it is later in this game. Irrelevant. Player that loves to go behind the enemy team. Particularly when playing Ornn. Playing these engaged champions. Likes to find those angles. So potentially off the back of Paris Ward or 113 finding a nice control win, you might see TP usage into Call the Forge God. Hover from 113 on the bot side wants to make sure that they always have priority. And succeeding in that right now as the bot side of the map is very BDS favored. Now they're going to start working their way into the enemy jungle. Trying to use that bot priority to establish a lead towards mid. To establish a lead towards the enemy Raptors. But Yike's already cleared that path. Nothing to take in that red side there for 113. Apart from a couple wards. More than a couple wards, let's be honest. Because there's no camps, he wants to do a gank. 113 might want to dive this here. He might be calling for it. They want some plates here, BDS. And I think KC have to respect this. They don't have the resources. Sorry, they do have the resources, but they don't have the levels on the owner to be able to contest a proper dive here. I think if it's played perfectly by BDS. Well, they are too scared to do it. Diving a Kai'Sa, Killer Instinct and Cleanse available. A little bit too tough. Kalist flashing the emote yet again, saying, come do it. Come get me if you're so brave. You want to win this game? Show me how you can do it. And BDS want to do exactly that. Yet again, going to threaten the dive. Bigger wave this time, and it's a cannon. However, Yike is here to hover. The root goes wide from Zyra. The Barb's not going to embed themselves in anyone. Snagging the feet of some bugs, probably. Nothing else. Is KC going to clear up the wave? Lose 2 plates and nothing else for it. 12 minutes in the game. 1 minute 41 on Drake. 1 minute of 5 to Grubs. I didn't realize this, but BD actually stole a Grub away. Didn't notice that last time. There is the Zenith Blade from the owner. Lands on top of Paris, and Kalist wants this fight. Flash from Target. It's not good enough, though. And the Solar Fly goes extraordinarily wide. Kalist now in a 1v2 scenario. Flash cleanse and one-shot ice. Yike hit a hover. Vladdy as well. And this is an overkill if I've ever seen one. I think Kalist had that 1v2. But the boys were there to back him up just in case he didn't. Very well played from the KC ADC, showing us just why this team is such a high caliber team. When it matters, they really fire. They carry. Just obliterated the enemy bot lane. Dodging out of almost all the spells. And here we go yet again. There's an engage from Targamas. A lot of damage comes onto Paris immediately. But he's already one shot. Doesn't flash properly out of the solar flare. But then KC, Kalist just absolutely annihilates them. Cleanse flash auto attack to finish off that Kai'Sa passive. And Paris had no hope. Collapses onto the ground. A state of shock, honestly. At just how much they got railed. Grubs, though, have spawned, and KC a little bit late to the party here. Haven't swapped properly in time. No mid priority. Top priority is firmly theirs, but I don't think they're going to be able to contest this in time. They're honestly going to be late here, aren't they? 13 minutes in the game. That's just going to be 4 Grubs over to BDS, and that's very nice for them. 4th Grub is when you start getting the little Grub. When you hit the tower, you get that little guy. He spawns, comes and hits the tower with you. The break points are 4 and 6. 5 doesn't really matter. 3 doesn't really matter. And BDS looking good on objectives, despite the fact they did just troll a double kill to the enemy ADC, and that's going to come back to bite them a little bit later in this game. There's a shock blast from Jace doing absolutely wet noodle levels of damage on Nuke, because we are playing Black Cleaver first. And they're going to secure the Drake here as well, really utilizing the fact that KC can't walk into River if they don't have the priority on the waves. If they're not already there first, they can't contest these objectives. It's too hard to walk into Zyra, too hard to walk into Rel without proper setup, without proper engage tools, and that's just not what they have. No flash on Targamas as well as a true shot barrage right in the face of Kalist. Just to clear this wave, get Ice and Nice reset timer. I wonder how much gold he's sitting on. Has to be a lot, I'd imagine. RKC, gonna try and use a little bit of time to set up some vision towards the enemy team's jungle. The game slows down. 40 seconds till Herald, and that might be the next time we see a fight. KC will like to contest that, but instead it's just going to be priority on the bot tower there. Wow, that's a big demolish proc. I guess he switched to melee form, so counted as a melee demolish proc if you watch that closely. He's very tanky, so the demolish procs are going to be large, and if you press R on Jace, all of your runes and all of your items suddenly will change and act like your melee all ranged. So one of the things you'll see them do is when they auto attack with a grasp proc, they'll immediately switch over to melee form and get the grasp proc from a ranged auto attack as if they were a melee champion. Nice little technology on Jace. Used it just then to secure that first tower. And that's not a small deal. But yet again, they just find themselves late to the objective here, KC. Don't have priority on the waves when it matters. The reset's a tiny little bit sloppy. Now they're in a very tough position. Do they want to contest this Herald? I don't think they do. Understanding that, again, it might be too hard. Unless they can find some Hail Mary engage. Killer Instinct available there. Yike wants this, though. But all 5 members of BDS just hounding this objective down, and immediately it's just taken over. 113 claims it up. Now he has the Eye of the Herald. 1 item in on Zyra as well. So she has spiked quite hard. I wonder if I sit like this, is this... How annoying is this for the video? Let's find out. Let's find out. All right. Yeah, I shouldn't select that. Now the game state. Evening out slightly. KC still at a gold lead off the heroics of Kalista in the bot lane. Not realistically going to be able to translate, and that's anything as Nuke. Looking for poke damage on Targamas, going to land it. The bot side jungle cleared up by Yike. Has full clear, but he's so much slower than 113 on his tempo. Not sure if that's what they're highlighting there, because obviously I'm not a color caster. I'm a play caster here. Or play by play. Bot 1v1 should be favoring Kana at this point, hopefully with the Black Cleaver, although that one is quite strong. Unending Despair in the pocket makes it tough to kill anything. Oh my god, Nuke living up to his namesake. Absolutely one-shots the guy, and here comes the over-rotation, utilizing the Herald on the bot lane. Call the Forge God on top of his head, flash from Kana. There's the Magnet Storm, lands on 2, followed up by a True Shot Barrage, and that's a great engage from BDS. Find an insane angle on the bot side. TP from Vladdy is not going to be very... It's not going to save anyone, he's just going down. There's now the second charge going to come through, 113. Has the Herald smited away from him, yike. A little bit of antics there, a little bit of funny behavior. Takes away the Herald right before it crashed into the tower. That's not very good for KC. Not only do they drop their bot laner and their top laner, they dropped Vladdy's TP. Let's take a look at the re-engage here. That's the core of the Forge God, realistically. That's all it was. Slowed Kana up. Can't outplay that, and then the TP is just way too late. The play's already over by the time he gets here, and then he's 1v4 in the middle of hungry BDS members. Take him down. This smite is bullying from Yike. 113, thought he might have been in trouble off the back of it, but he just wasn't. It was all good. Kana not having a great game here. The solo laners of KC, Loki getting gapped a little bit. But it's not by the other solo laners. It's realistically 113 doing all the work. He's got such high tempo around the map, and he's just making plays happen, making stuff work. They're not even able to hold this mid wave. There's a great amount of damage on Kalista there from 113. The engage from Targamas is sloppy. It's by himself. Shock Blast isn't going to find any damage, or meaningful damage, that is. As the disengage from BDS after they get their pick, it's too hard to stop. Can't do anything there. Now KC going to grab the top tower in return, but mid tower for top tower is a trade that BDS happy to take any day of the week. Because all it means they get easy access into the river, and as you've seen, like, it's impossible for KC to walk into the river once BDS have control, and this might be a very tough game for KC here. BDS really showing us they're here to play in the LEC. Third Drake going down, and I was talking about how souls can be unimpactful. Could have seen a Chemtech soul this game, could have seen an Ocean soul. Well, we didn't. We saw an Infernal soul, and that's right next to an Atacon. Drake stacking a very significant win condition here for BDS to consider. It looks like they're doing exactly that. It's 1-1-3 the second this spawns yet again. He's on top of it. He's already full cleared his jungle. He's set up for it. If my sister Laura watches this video, this is how you play jungle. All of it's already dead. And she's on the Drake, 1-1-3. The second it spawns, but KC, they want to walk into this. But again, they just don't have the tools, right? Like, how do you walk into this playing Nidalee, Leona, Jace, Yone? It's almost impossible. You have nothing. You have Yone ult, but it's a Hail Mary at best as Yike has to poke them. Vladdy stacking up his Q on the Atacon. They want this engage here, KC. It's going to have to be off the back of some heroics from this Yone player. Hasn't shown us anything so far this game. He keeps having to drop his Q, and they're actually just going to take down this Atacon here. KC want to force a fight, and this is a condition they like, though. By starting the Atacon, they're forcing BDS to walk into them. That's exactly what I talked about. This is what KC understand. The only problem is that they don't have real threat, because BDS, they understand that this Atacon is just a tool to force BDS to fight. They're not actually going to flip the Atacon here, KC. Still, we are looking at all 5 players on both teams running around bot lane. The Call of the Forge God could be used here any second by Irrelevant should he choose to. Magnet Storm and Flash both available for Parish for the follow-up. And there's the Call of the Forge God. Gonna look for Kalist. It's gonna find exactly 2. Followed up in the in-between worlds, and he's immediately one-shot. Kalist goes down. Re-engage there from Vladdy is very nice, but Targamas gonna fall as well. Magnet Storm and Ignite both utilized from Rel. Has Flash for the re-engage here, but not gonna find anything. Is Atacon now next on the menu. BDS looking at hungry. They want more. Acceleration gate from Kana. Gonna check that nothing funny's going on here. Atacon obviously can see through control wards. Gonna try and stop Irrelevant's reset like the horrifying menace that it is. When you take a look at this fight. Again, Call the Forge God just getting so much value. Watch Kalist's health bar here. He gets put in the air and never lands. Solar Flare even stops 1-1-3 from getting his damage off. That's a great Fate Sealed from the Yone. But the fight's over. Targamas goes in, trying to save his ADC. Immediately one-shot. Reminiscent of exactly what happened to his ADC. And having a tough game is the KC support. Not able to really do much. Apart from watch. As the fights continue for Kalist in that manner, he used his cleanse as well, guys. That was... Kalist used his summoner spell to try and stay alive. He tried to stay alive there. But it's just too much damage, too fast. Too much lockdown. Now BDS in a great spot again with control of the river. Magnet Storm coming back in about 15 seconds. Have the in-between worlds. Have that Call of the Forge God. And they can just repeat the fight we just watched. Now all items as well coming online. Going to upgrade Nuke. You got to be thinking, BDS, how do you play this as KC? It's almost impossible. Maybe they can find an angle with the numbers advantage. It's exactly what they have right now. But there's the Call of the Forge God. Yet again, fighting at a choke point. Yike tries to flash it in between worlds. So much damage on Yike as the True Shot Barrage lands as well. Trying to make space in the backline is Vladdy. 1-1-3. Almost dies there. And this fight might be playable for KC. Is Irrelevant. Almost dead as well. Kind of doing so much damage. But it's just not going to be enough. They can't find a single kill. And yet again, BDS, they get theirs. They're happy here. They don't need more. Got one. Killed the Inting support player. Punished. Now they're going to go back. Rinse and repeat. And if this keeps going on, the gold lead's just going to be so insurmountable for KC that Atacon eventually will go down. It's just going to be scrappy. It's going to be brutal. They're going to be fighting over it for about 5 minutes. But I don't see these fights favoring KC ever. I don't see how their team really can make a fight work. They don't have the tools. They don't have the miracle engage. They can't get multiple people locked down. Like, sure, you could land a 5-man Yone ult into a 5-man Leona ult, but how realistic is that? Then what's the follow-up, right? Are you going to have Kai'Sa Killer Instinct in? You have no AoE damage. So troubling here for KC. They've got an almost impossible Rubik's Cube to solve. But Yike's got nimble fingers. We've seen him do it before. It's going to be off the back of some heroics here from anyone. Really, anyone could stand up. Maybe BDS and the ones who need to make a mistake. More than KC. Got to be let back into the game. But with how they've played so far, with how clean they've looked, with how insane Ice is looking in particular, how much damage Nuke is able to do just by pressing R in a team fight, it's going to be so hard to even make that mistake at the level they're playing at. I just don't see it happening. How did KC even contest this Baron? That's the next question. So hard to walk into the river. Everything in this game is so hard. Next Drake spawns in 10 seconds as well, and this is Sol for BDS. Weren't able to contest the last one. KC need to contest this one, because this is going to be Sol into Atacon into Baron if they don't. And if I've ever heard of 3 more game-losing words in my life, then I haven't. Targamas one-tapped, although yike. Has been maxing W second for sure. 322 HP heal Vladdy. Has a good angle here. Going to stack the Q2 on the Gromp. This might be the fight they need, but no, it's not. The Solar Flare goes extremely wide. Targamas misses yet again. There's the call of the Forge God Flash from Vladdy. Great Fate Seal, but there's just no damage. There's no follow-up whatsoever. BDS clean them up. 1 kill over, and it's 1-1-3. All that for a drop of blood is exactly what BDS are thinking as they set their eyes on Baron, take the Soul down. Kalist might try to solo Atacon, but I don't think it's going to work. Just going to take the bot tier 2 in response. What happened, man? This is what I'm saying. It's just impossible for KC to play fights. It's so hard. Like, Targamas needs to land everything on everyone. So does Vladdy. And Vladdy had a great fight just then. I thought Vladdy did amazing. Gets the Q flash on a good target. Lands an ult on many. But then after the Yone ult, what was the follow-up? And the answer is there's just not any. You've got Nidalee Spears, I guess, and Jace QE, but you don't have that Renekton jumping in the backline with you. You don't have anything. Watch Vladdy this fight. Kana does good damage. Targamas misses his whole engage. This is great from Vladdy. Where's the follow-up? It doesn't exist. It's not possible to exist. As Kalist flashes the Smolder emote, knows that his team has just gotten wrecked in front of him. BDS. What's going on there? That might have been 1-1-3. Not happy with himself for getting one shot. But now, this is almost unplayable for KC. How do you come back from this? 27 minutes in the game. You've lost Sol. You've lost Baron. Atacon's next on the agenda here, and it is the voracious Atacon. You're going to be facing a BDS where you can't get any shutdowns, who are going to try to end the game with Baron buff. That's what you're about to see. And KC, not only do they need to win the next team fight, even if they win the next team fight, if they lose 2 or 3 members, they're going to come out of it with a gold deficit. Just because of how busted this Atacon is, now you get to see the damage. Nuke nukes them. As I said before, that's the emote spam. You want to press Smolder emote at me, little boy. Take this in between worlds in your face. I'll split you in 2. Looking like the bunny from the Holy Grail right there. That Aurora. And now BDS, they don't even have to play this smart because they have the revives. Even if they screw everything up here, they can just come back, run it again. They don't even lose the Baron buffs if they want to die here. That's how disgusting this is. Look at that shock blast damage. Absolutely negative. Ice just going to heal it straight back. It's double inhib now for BDS. Looking to end the game. Setting their sights on the Nexus towers to have the Yone ult should they choose to use it. Kalist is still not alive. Vladdy trying to find some damage on there. No ultimates utilized here by BDS yet. Letting KC sweat. Letting it happen. Slowly but surely these minions are going to stack up. Take the towers for them. Don't have to do anything. KC are the ones under the gun there, and they make a mistake. Flash forward from Irrelevant. It's too good. Lands the double knock-up. In between worlds on the backline there is second. The Kalist spawns. He immediately dies again. Yike finds 1 kill, but that's all it's going to be. Even that is not enough. There's a triple kill for Nuke. Might be a Penta. They want this dive. Look at Irrelevant. He's walking into the Nexus, and we're already zoning out of the game because the observers know it's done. As do I. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a crushing victory for BDS. Just destroyed KC. Absolutely destroyed them. Next game meant to start at, what is it? It meant to start at 7:15 or 6:15. It was meant to start at 6:30. That's how quick this game was. 15 minutes shorter than people expected. This is an absolute clapping, an absolute slaughtering, I might say. And I'm gonna quickly stop recording and fix this one up. And then we're going to save as. KC versus BDS. We can do a little live edit, honestly. Do a little live edit, guys. While I got time. Wait, Dan? Is that Dan? Is that Gilgamesh? Let me check my YouTube chat. Let's see, this feels EU knowledge. Real. That was a good game, man. I enjoyed that. I mean, it was not a good game. Let's be honest. It was shit. Wait, let me fix this. I'm gonna do a live edit. We're gonna do a live edit because I'll show you what we're doing. Oopsie. Can I? Okay, screen showing. Plus. Okay, add a macOS screen capture. Okay. Add a capture card device. Okay. Device. Elgato Facecam. Resolution can be 4K. Fuck it, whatever. Simple FPS values. This one is the correct one. This guy's got dinner? Rest in peace, bro. What the fuck? Whoa, I'm so big. I'm so big for you. I'm so big for you. What the hell? Why am I so big for you? I did not have to make this 4K, this camera. I should not have made this 4K. Yeah, let's delete this. Oh, and I can't. I have to delete the whole thing. I have to delete the whole thing. I've learned that if I try to delete one thing, it fucking breaks it. So I just delete the whole thing. Yes. Properties. That's better. Why did it suddenly get so big for me? I don't get it. I'm not, you know. Save your tears for another day. Alright, screen showing. I swear to God, I'm gonna be good at this. Now, okay, here we go. Here we go. Capture card device. Add existing. Never mind. Create new. Okay. Okay. Device. Facecam Pro. Resolution is gonna be the lowest. It's gonna be this. 60 FPS. Yay! I did it. Okay, now we're gonna be nice and small for you. I'm so small for you. No one's ever said that. Why did I say that? Whole screen. Yes, baby. Hello, boss, baby. Now. Oh, I did it! Nice. Big. Okay. Live edit. Screen float. Did I save it? I totally did. Okay, let's fucking go. I'm the goat. Nice. Okay, here we go. When did I start yapping? Would have been like 16 minutes in though. Let's draw. When draft starts is when we're gonna cut it. Hello. KC vs BDS. Alright, we're in drafts. I need to which is this. Cut. Move this. All right, we're in drafts. We're in draft. I'm gonna turn that off. It is KC vs BDS. The video's not aligned. I think what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do for today. Export. No, what the fuck? Cancel, not export. Document settings. No, it's gonna be 1080. I want 1080p HD. Yep, update. Okay. I just want this, like that. Dropping. Why do we record casual stream, Matt? The reason is so that I can do this. No, I want this to increase. Are you fucking kidding me? This angers me. This angers me. I hate this fucking spinning wheel of death shit. Alright, there we go. Thank you. Back out, please. Thank you. Okay. $5.75, then we need to round about that. I need to honestly, it needs to be more on the left. 600 and less on the right. 400. Yeah, it needs to be like that. 575, like that. Okay. The top needs cropping as well now. There we go. Ah! Orkies. That's a bit orkies. That's something for next time. We're just gonna do a full face cam stream. And then I'm gonna upload these games as videos later today. I'm just gonna upload all these LEC games that I'm casting. All of the river, right? So when a neutral objective spawns, my apologies for if I look a little disheveled. And I didn't get up. I set an alarm at 3:30, and I turned it off when I got to 5, and I went, all right, let's get up. And I didn't miss much. Game 1 and Game 2 were both stumps. Game 3, historically in the LEC, or if it's the morning. But it's important to get control of the river because you don't want to be the team war. Now, it's going to go to Ice, see what he wants to pick here. I think they need more frontline to engage with the Rel. That's why the sound ban is gone. They could potentially pick a top versus the Jace here, and that's what they're going to go for. It's frontline in the form of Gragas, as well as a counter pick for Jace. Slight bug. Oh, back. I take it back. It's not Gragas. Why is it like that? It is on. Gragas. It is on. I take it back. Oh, I take it back. It's not Gragas. It is on. Oh, I take it back. It's not Gragas. It is... Oh, I take it back. That was a counter pick for Jace. Slight bug. Oh, I take it back. It's not Gragas. It is Ornn.
No. Thank you.
It is Ornn.
There's no way it's actually this like laggy, no? Is that
Is Ornn.
just be...
Oh, I take it back. It's not Gragas. It is Ornn.
Yeah, it's a different type of lag every time. I feel like it's just because I have like different things overlaid on each other that's laggy. So when I export it should be okay.
Oh, I take it back. It's not Gragas. It is Ornn.
Okay, so my face is like so out of sync.
Ornn picked up here by BDS. Not a champ I've seen often.
We'll sync up with like when I first talk. I got time. OEC game hasn't started yet. I said alright. I said alright. Here. When is it exactly? What did I say? I said something else. Right now, I lean forward and I say something.
Hello. Alright, we're in drafts.
Ooh, I might say, alright, we're in draft actually.
We're in draft. I'm gonna turn that off. Alright, we're in drafts. Alright, we're in drafts.
Oh, I do, that's it.
Alright, we're in drafts. We're in draft. I'm gonna turn that off. It is KC vs BDS.
That's it. I'm the goat. Alright. Bang. That's it. All the way back there, baby. Why is that doing that? All the way back to 0, please. Thank you.
Alright, we're in drafts. Alright, we're in drafts.
Yeah, it's definitely an exporting issue. Alright. Now let's have a look at my everything. Oh, my camera's in such a shit position for this action. Alright, now we're in draft again, so I gotta back to let me save this and I'll finish editing these later. That's saved. Save again, and I'll close it. Alright, record this. Now we go to the other scene. Hop on Discord? Wait, I'm fucking down actually. Wait, I'm fucking down. Give me a second. You gonna color custom me? My Discord is downloading update. We can try a duo cast, low-key. If you wanna color cast, it could be crazy. It's fun. My Discord's wigging. I'll show you my screen. It's wigging. I can just go online Discord. This happens on the Mac all the time. Discord. Not Marvel Rivals. Discord's. No, not chicken bite. Something's happening in draft. Yes, I use my CDS login for Discord. No, I'm not embarrassed. Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on 1 second. I need my AirPods. I'll be 2 seconds. I need my AirPods to make this work. Okay. Now what I'll do is use the settings. We go voice video, input device. Allow this time. This should be that. And this should be like that. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Boop.
Boop.
Okay, no, that's
Okay, no, that's
weird.
weird.
Is this still?
Is this-
Yeah, it's working.
That's still working.
Huh.
Huh.
Why isn't it?
Why isn't it
That's so annoying.
so annoying?
Okay. Hello. I think my mic might be. You might be getting like shit mic. I don't know if you're getting shit mic or not. Are you getting my AirPods mic? Is that what you're getting?
Hello. Wait,
Can
hello.
you
I
hear
was just making.
Wait.
Wait, shit. Wait. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Good. My
Wait.
microphone
okay,
just doesn't
no,
work. But
I
anyway,
just had a gig right there.
I
Wait,
was
give me
making
a
some
second.
tea. I was making.
I had a gig right there.
Okay.
I'll be 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, here's the idea. This is what I need to do. I need to switch this to my PC. I'm going to join the call on my PC because it works there. Oh my god. Fucking ingenious. Take that shit out. Hello. This should be better. Okay, nice. Nice. And then we unmute this. That's so fair. I'll see you soon. Okay. This should work. Wait, I'm so smart. This is fucking genius what I've done. Okay, we skipped draft entirely. I have Dan with me casting this one. That'll be fun. But he's not back for a bit because he's making tea. So instead, I mean, this is probably not going to go in the official YouTube. Maybe it will. I don't know. No, I think I will put it on the official YouTube. No, your mic is good, dude. Your mic is S tier. I didn't see the draft at all. Do you see draft? I see. It's going to be a little surprise for us. Okay. Well, I mean, G2 has been as well, though. Oh my god, Cho'Gath top, by the way. It's Cho'Gath versus Maokai in top lane. That is interesting. Oh, and FF. Well, I hope your tea's good, dude. You're going to have to We have time to drink that. I guess we can analyze the comps then. It's crazy. Some of them managed to buy items before the pause as well. I don't know if you saw that. That was impressive. Is it hot where you are? Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Maybe I should make two. How long are tech pauses usually? Oh, G2 initiated a pause. I wonder if Hansama missed his rent. Yeah, that's fair. We could play a Scribble the IO League. That's what we do. Wait, let me hop on. No, me either. This is the first time I'm doing it proper because it is on an actual fuck time. No, I've watched like casual recaps of it. League. Lol sketch. I'll make create game. I only just recently got a second one, or it's actually fucking insane. Lobby code is L4FZ3. Lolsketch.com, yeah. I just realized only one of us can guess, so this is L4FZ3. Noob. This guy sucks. L4FZ3. By the way, I've never duocasted League before, and I've only duocasted once in my life, so this could be tough. This could be very tough, but it's okay. That's okay, we got this. We got this. It's just a conversation. You're just meant to have a conversation. Yeah. Yeah. That's not bad. That's not bad. Holy shit. That's actually fucking insane. L4FZ3. Huh? Okay, wait, let me go this way again. What I'll do is, I got this, I still got this. Don't even worry. Because my Discord doesn't work on my Mac, so I have to go to the online version. Bang. Oh yeah, sure, we do need to. Bang! Okay. I'm drawing dicks anyway. Vibe strict people tells this man. Wait, give me a second, I gotta. Oh, I am streaming the right, okay. Okay. Oh, it's Shaker. Okay. There you go. What the hell are you drawing, bro? Lego guy. Demon, the mushroom, rise. Carpus. Like, who the fuck is this? What Kaiser? I see that, I see that, I see that. Is this on your phone? Like, what? Victor. Oh, it was! Oh my god, let's fucking go. I guess the face, right? The face, I see. That, the third arm, I get it. Oh, this one's easy. This one's easy. Yeah! Nice, nice, nice. Oh my gosh, I'm the best drawer. What is this game pause? Tech pause. No. No, Teen Heretics initiated the pause now. Peripheral issues, apparently. Alright, whatever. That'll be fixed. I think I just put... They want to redo draft, bro. What the hell is this? I just realized I could grief you by not guessing. I just realized... What the fuck is this? What is this? Samira. Is this? That's not Samira. I told you that's not Samira. That has to be Samira. She has earrings. Action. Has a gun. Who's watching? What the fuck? Hello? Oh, we're in the game. We're in the game, bro. Business. Gotta do work. We gotta do work. Wait, give me a second. I gotta. Okay, here's two things. Yup. Give me stop. Okay, wait. It's 134, 135, 136, 138, 139, 140, 141. Are you good? 142, 143. Okay, here we go. Alright. Alright, this is good. I'll begin. Broken Blade already trading in the top lane there. Carlson not actually chunked that much. It's all good. I wonder how that matchup looks. I think it's fairly stable. I don't think much happens in the early game here. The only thing... Yeah, that's real. I think the only thing we got to watch out for is whether or not there's trades in mid. I've seen that matchup played before in Worlds. Ooh. Cap's actually taking a pretty shit trade there already. Gets Ian on top of Camilu. On the back end of it, takes too much damage though. And bot priority firmly in the control of G2 there. Jungle pathing is the only thing I'd talk about. I'm not sure. We have to figure out. Okay, you know what we have to figure out because this is the thing we can figure out. We can yap about this. I took as much as I want. Okay, well I should have been talking just then for sure. Okay, yeah, okay, I got that. All right. Okay, sure. What I'll try to do as well is I'll try to like make the inflection of my voice like go down a lot when it's your turn. Do you know what I mean? All right. We're locked in now. We got this. That is true. Okay. All right. I'm going. We are professionals. This is definitely not my first time ever. Level 3 timer on the bot lane there. Hansama, he's forward aggressively. Bad trade though. Misses out on the Mystic shot there. Lebrov wants to re-engage though. Looking for the stun on Flakked, but the Igniter used on Hansama there. There's a massive W forward from Stend. And he gets first blood for Flakked. G2 on the back end of this, not looking too good in this trade there. Flash still available for Lebrov. And only the summoner spells used by Rakan. Yeah. And the sum's used on top of it as well. Hansama now in a lot of trouble. The wave state's not good. Ooh. Did Shiro clear the enemy topside just then? Did you see that? Mustn't have, yeah, I guess. 50 seconds left on Drake spawn here. Stend looking for a ward on mid. Oh, Hansama's a bit overextended in bot though. I feel like that's going to be so hard for him to crash the wave because Lebrov's not hovering. Oh no, okay, the wave's pushing. I thought it was pushing towards Flakken. Trouble though. I think the Drake is going to almost be impossible to contest for G2. Versus early game priority in this. Good W yet again from Stend. Well, the Mystic shot does land this time, and Hansama are able to eat away. There's going to be a dive, though. Shio wants this dive right before the Drake there. You see, he's going to go in for this. Stend shouldn't have his W back just yet. Lebrov actually looking for a greedy engage, but he's going to leave his ADC out to dry, and Hansama goes down yet again. Very clean dive. Flakked tanks up the tower, and he gets out for free. Lebrov maybe in trouble as well. Has Flash Ignite, and Flakked respects that Flash and Cleanse of his own to get out of that. Stend wants a tower plate though, and he's not done. That's another good trade there for TH, just running circles around G2. Looks like Drake's going to be next. If they so choose, Skewmund on the other side is going to trade out Raptors, and Shio doesn't take Drake right now. He's going to find a Rude Awakening in his topside jungle. There's nothing there. This caps its level 6 first. As much as top as wet noodles. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm shocked about this. But isn't Shio? I mean, Shio's just in trouble now. He's just mad. There's nothing for him. Skewmund just took it all. That's fair. I don't think they even get there in time, right? Versus the Cho'Gath ult. Yeah, and Cho'Gath's just gonna gobble the grubs, no? Instantly one-shot that one grub. Did you see that? They still have smite too. I don't know. This is... G2 haven't lane swapped into it either, though. Top wave caught by Caps. They're going to steal one grub here, Team Heretics, but they swap for this. It's not necessarily worth it. Ooh, W forward from Stend. Qmon not going to be in trouble, though. Just going to Q out of it. Use the Volt Breaker. Head away. Now Team Heretics want to contest the mid wave. And who do you think gets push here? Yeah, it has to be. Ooh, good stun by Labrov. Yeah. That's a good stun by Labrov, though. Saves Hans Sama from that hungry Rakan. Had Ignite. Flacco's just so scary. Yeah. Whoa! There's the engaged Spirit Rush used by Camille. Once this trade, trying to be reminiscent of Faker in the top lane. He's actually going to look just like him. Perfect trade on the Ahri there by Sylas, making it look easy. In a very tough matchup. But look at G2. They want to hover. 3 members of G2 collapsing on this top side, but I think Caps is just going to get the solo kill all for himself. Making Camille look like a fool in the 1v1. Somehow managed to get a solo kill. Despite a good engage off the back of that. Now Drake. Next on the agenda for Team Heretics. Yeah, it should. Oh my goodness. Mid priority firmly seized by Team Heretics. Hansama forced to respect that. Nice E though. Gets away from it. Tanks are back in the bot lane slapping each other. I think, by the way, if there's lull states like this, what we should like literally just talk about, like, I don't know, just like talk about anything. But it's on you to like yap about. Yeah, it's on you to just like a gold lead items. Yeah, it's hard. It's fucking really tough. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. My goodness. And after every fight as well, it's your job in the replay to talk through what happened as well. So I'll try to. Those are the 2 things we do. So in lull state, just like talk about objective time as gold, or players if you know anything, and then yeah. Otherwise, and then I'll like I don't know. I'll chime in for bits of it. But this right now, this would be you, and you talk about I don't know wave states. Yeah, and Stend might be the one to find it. He's off vision right now. Ooh, W in. Valkyrie used aggressively from Fakid. Yeah, they do. On some True Shot Barrage on top wave. This just shows how scared he is, no? As he forward from Camille on the mid wave. This game slowed down quite a lot. Yeah, 100%. Snatch away the soul flare. That's Camille. Yeah, 100%. It's Carlson's TP as well. It could be used on that. With a Twisted Advance, that could really cook something. Fair. GC's 5-3. I didn't realize this. I thought they were doing way worse. Oh, really? Oh, might be in trouble here. Of course it was. Lavrov spotted out on the controller. He's forced away from the position there as the Volt Breaker being charged up by Schema wants this fight. Yeah, there's the default TP, as you pointed out. Now Carlson has Twist Advance on the flank there. G2, they don't know about this. Now they're going to know is to see the Maokai flying over their heads and they have to back out. They understand they're in too much trouble here to take this fight, but Caps actually wants it. Carlson's just funneled his way back into the river for no reason there. Twisted Advance used on the right side to try and buy space for Team Heretics. Just going to secure the grubs. True Shot Barrage hits all 5. Unfortunately, Solar Flare just going to get no value as the engage from Leona is a little bit scuffed. She's immediately one-shot by the Corki damage, although Skewmon finds an engage of his own. There's the flash cease and desist on the backline. Sheo goes down. And the rest of Team Heretics have to make an escape, but Caps wants more. Caps wants more. He still has the Spirit Rush. There gets one. Still has the Spirit Rush. Lands the Charm. Gets a second, but he goes down. Flack is so fed off the back of this, and they get the grubs. But at what cost? Yeah. Oh. It's also the Solar Flare just missed from G2. Could have been way better. In the end, it's so good. It's that cease and desist. It's absolutely everyone. Yeah, 100%. God, the Corki damage is crazy, isn't it? That's insane. Oh, how have we ended up here, Labrov? Are you going to have to flash it? He tries to E himself over the wall. Hound Sama peeling for his support, but his support is unpeelable is what I would say. There's the big one. Down he goes. He even uses flash. What's the upshot of this? 50 seconds till Drake. No. How's he gone there? The best part, he's on a control ward. Anyway. Other things, Leona flash gone is very scary for G2. How do you make an engage without that? Like, who's it off? I wonder if they don't want to contest this, maybe. Oh, maybe they do. I wonder if they think maybe they're strong enough to take it even without. Oh, he's walking. Oh, now they find the engaged Team Heretics. Trying to take Labrov yet again. Punish the new support player for G2. Who hasn't lived up to the shadow left by Mickey, you gotta say. He's looking very good on Fnatic. This Drake is almost impossible. Yeah. Well, that is good. Yeah. Ooh, Spirit Rush forward from Camilla, who just might be one shot. Overestimated his own strength there. And is humbled immediately. Caps. Too much damage. A little bit too good there. Cease and desist still available here for Skewmon. If Team Heretics overstep, and it looks like they might have done exactly that, there comes a dive for G2. They have a big Cho'Gath. They're able to tank the tower. Cyclone might buy them some time, but it's definitely not going to be enough. There's a cease and desist. Sheo goes down, and they're kind of screwed up the tanking. Skewmon somehow was the one tanking tower aggro, so he takes too much damage and ends up dying. 1 for 1 there. It's the support for the jungler. Not good for G2. Misexecuted. He just gets one tapped. The redive here. The tanking is just a bit screwed up there. And they also didn't know about Flacker, did they? Yeah. Broken Blade's TP was invested in that too. Was on tier 2 top. Then used the tempo he got, forcing Carlson to come bot. Oh my gosh, look at the plate gold there. Yeah, you can see in the gold lead too. No idea. Yeah, he is. Real. Looking a little bit less like a wet noodle fight now. A little bit more lethality involved in this. Although, I don't think either of them really want to go for the finish. Because now they're both just going to heal it all back up. That's the real thing. They can hit each other for 10 years, but it doesn't matter. Both their passives so oppressive to play against. Oh my goodness! But how much did he just heal from those fucking plants? It's disgusting. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think this fair brings exactly that to me anyway. Crazy to flip the game around, G2. Somehow. But here comes the engage. Might be off the back of Sten there. Has the quickness and flash available. Has ignite as well, if he so chooses. Big one doing not that much damage in the backline there, as you'd expect from a 5-in-1 Corki. Of course, a lot of the damage is taken out the ultimate in the rework. And Hans Sama getting so much poke on Sten with the Mystic Shot there. And there comes the Twisted Advance. Definitely not too early this time. Just in time, you might argue, as the Solar Flare misses a little bit. And the Cyclone steals away the Rift Herald. But now they have to get away somehow. And they don't get the eye, Team Heretics. Caps once more, though. This time, the Silasy is not as much inting as that's a massive W from Rakan off the back of the quickness. Broken Blade now follows up, though. And I think the re-engage might be a little bit misplaced. As Team Heretics just going to fall apart at the seams. Despite the fact that Sten's engage is so big, there's no follow-up, not enough damage. And G2, all 5 of them can collapse on that play. And they do exactly that. Yeah. So it's an advance forward. I can't believe he managed to seal that. The Wukong there. Oh, that's okay. I can do this. That's a good Silasy. Had Cho'Gath ultimate, though. Had to flash. I think it's part of why they couldn't follow up, is the wrong ultimate from Sylas. Used it on Caps, took away a bunch of his HP, but it just... not enough AoE damage there in G2. The low HP bars of Team Heretics and a resetting Ahri. It's too hard to play that fight. Yeah. Oh, look at the Ahri items, bro. That's a strong Ahri right there. Broken Blade. Forced off top tower, though, and that's the frustrating life of a top laner. That's how it goes up here. 8 stacks of eat as well. That is nice. Wonder how many of those are minions, though. If it's 6 and 2, it's not so good. Will slow down a bit. Yeah. Drake secured by G2 here. Yeah. No, 100%. And you can see it really paying dividends in the fights. I'm sorry, as Stendar's flash forward with a massive quickness, finds the engage on Caps and finds Labrov. That's really well played by the Team Heretic support there. They want more, though. Solar Flare by Camilo forces out Hans Sama. They take territory in the mid lane, establishing that if you overextend, you will get punished. Yeah, it's the vision denial as well. Playing from a control ward. I'd like to see a replay of that, honestly. My goodness. Teleport on Carlson. Now they have a lot of damage. I don't think they have enough, though. Cease and desist is going to be invested. G2 think they do. That's for sure. And he's just airborne, knocked up, and gobbled in the mouth with Broken Blade. What the hell? I guess they do have enough damage. Maokai put in his place. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, it is the invisibility from Sheo. Damn, that Cyclone was great. Knocked everyone up. Yeah. Plays like that, they might be able to come back. But how do they come back here, Heretics, though? That's the real question. It almost looks impossible. Charm goes slightly wide there by Caps. Wants this 1v1, though. You can see that. Does give away the Spirit Rush to the Stylus, so that's a big deal for the next fight. Obviously why Sylas is such a common counterpick to Ahri. Yeah. Well, you know, he does look like he wants to do that. Yeah, yeah. And if it is really following the arc of solo queue mid laners, that's what we would see. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you'd hope so. You definitely hope so. Should have the Spirit Rush still, and I wonder if G2 are the ones who want to start off this Atacon. How do they take priority here for this? Because they can't really push midways into the Corki. Obviously 7-1 Corki, too hard to get mid prior. So, might be... That's true. Yeah. They're playing pretty well through sides, though. That's G2's real win condition, I feel like. Because Camilo just can't match Caps. And like Broken Blade and Carlson, it's not even close either. We've seen how that plays out. Now Atacon gets started up with top priority. Camilo's on the wrong side of the map here. Has TP if he needs it. And Carlson's not going to figure it out yet. Now he knows. Team Heretics, they want this fight there as Broken Blade gatekeeps the river, and he's doing so much damage to his lane opponent. And almost one-shots him, forces out his flash. Now the TP from Camilo comes through. Understands this is not a drill. This is a real emergency, but Caps is marking him out. All three members of Heretics who can go over walls just did. And there's the Twisted Advance, trying to buy some time, take some space on the Atacon. But G2 don't want the Atacon, they want the fight. Skewmond almost gets one shot, but Flakked does go down. There's massive damage coming out from Broken Blade, and Caps identify the target they need, and they take him out, cease and desist to finish off Kamilu. And the rest of the Team Heretics just don't have any damage. There's no way they can win this fight now, as Caps gonna chase them down. Slow chase from G2, they can ace them here potentially. If Fansama keeps landing his Qs on the wave, he's going to get that E reset. It's exactly what happens. But they're not going to be able to dive this tower. Atacon going to go over to G2 off the back of a very messy fight from Team Heretics. Not able to do anything. Except watch. Yeah, 100%. That's the Raish Atacon buff. We could see that blossom. That like, yeah, yeah. And here's the replay of the fight. It's Twisted Advance. Sten gets very aggressive, and there's no one really to follow up as well. Yeah, one-shots him, yeah. Making Cho'Gath look very balanced. I'm pretty sure tanks are healthy for the game. And then just escape Team Heretics. How do you use this Raish Atacon, though? What do you want as G2 now? To accelerate this game even more. That's what they can do. Honestly, a Cho'Gath Demolish proc, I'm pretty sure it's just one tap. Yeah, they could. I don't even know what resources Team Heretics has to hold this. Flack had double sums, but yeah, I mean, this tower's just dead. It is gone. Dust on the Rift. Because now the inhib is next for G2. Camilo on flank has a cease and desist, and this could be the engage that Team Heretics need. But even if they win the fight, it doesn't matter because Voracious Atacon, all they're going to get is 200 gold per kill, and that's just nothing. I don't think the fight is going to be what... You guys say? Oh, never mind. Sorry, I go. There's a cease and desist from G2. They want the engage. Twisted Advance from Maokai trying to salvage something. Lebrov on the backline getting taken out by Shio. And that's at least one kill. Where is Caps? Where is this guy? He's in their base. He's just spirit rushing around. Flakked going to get the kill, but he's going to go down for it. No, he's not. Maybe the burn damage is going to be enough, and Caps trades over 200 gold for a heart attack on the Team Heretics ADC. She's in Raptor spin. I didn't realize. At least Drake's up. It does happen. Look. Yeah. Well, all eyes on Sheer. We know what happens on the top side of the fight. Takes out Labrov, the GOAT. Big kill right there. And then I think he just sprints away. He just runs to Raptors. And then we saw this one live. Caps almost gets flacked. That's taken out. He is. As is his right, honestly. From what he did to Camilo this game. I think this game is almost way too hard. Oh, goodness gracious. I mean... And that is... True. That is so felt in the fights as well. How big this Cho'Gath is. Like, both literally and figuratively in terms of impact on the game. He's just running around. And character model. Yeah, it's important. I'm going to try and contest this Team Heretics. Their last stand, and will it be a valiant one? That's the real question. My bet's on no, but Labrov's going to go down first. Never mind, he's going to flash away. Cyclone invested from Sheo, and Broken Blade is just unkillable. Look at this guy. He's running them down. 1v4, the monster of the top lane. Really making Cho'Gath lore accurate. He wants to eat the monkey. Please let me eat you is all he's screaming as Caps is doing so much work on the right side of the fight. Kamilu tries to get an eat of his own, but he's taken out immediately. Caps massive outplay. Gob, gob, gob. Flacked goes down. Q flash from Skewmon, then G2 gonna ace Team Heretics here if Sheo doesn't make a sterling escape. Skewmon walking around, he wants this kill, he wants to end the game in style, pretending to W. Sheo finally does. And the game's over just like that, G2. 10k gold lead, 21-8, it's a complete evisceration of everything Team Heretics stand for. They're gonna dive this guy? Surely they don't have the damage, right? Come on. Nah, they don't. 8 game ends, G2, big smiles on their faces. 6-3. GG. Bro, that is so much harder. Yeah. That's so true. Yeah, they looked okay. They looked good. What even happened that was bad for them that game? I feel like the start was bad. I don't remember. Yeah, the early game's good. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that looked completely unplayable for Team Heretics, I'll be honest. I don't know. Who do you think is EU's hope this year, though? Like, genuine question. Do you think it's Fnatic or G2? Or even SK? Yeah, I think so, too. Sorry, no, KC. I mean KC, not SK. I didn't watch that one. Ah. Yeah, that's that. Nah. Yeah. Dude, I was so impressed by KC when I first saw them. Like, I think I watched KC vs G2, and Yike was playing Sedge, and he was absolutely running circles around G2, just fucking stomping them. It was crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. I didn't see that. Who does that? He looked top left. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, doing that in pro is crazy. They got stomped today. Yeah. I think that comp sucked though. Today. Yeah, I know. No. I think Gen G can pick Nidalee. I think Razork, maybe he could play. I think Razork could play it in EU. I don't know if he could play it internationally. I think so. Imagine instead of trading away Mickey and Yike, they trade away Yike for Razork and they keep the same roster, and then they get Kalista instead of Hans Sama. Bang. That's the super team. That's the EU super team. That's insta win. That is insta win. But no, I mean, yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. He's so fucking good, that guy. It's crazy. It's not even close. No. Like, I think internationally, he'd be picked in Korea. Like, I don't know, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, duocasting is so hard. That's crazy. The latency is annoying. Yeah, the latency is really annoying. Because that is tough to deal with, yeah. I don't know. I think what I have to do is be comfortable with like half a second or 2 seconds of dead air. And both of us just comfortable with that. Or maybe, I don't know. And then I need to just like, because that's what we have to do. Because if I immediately start talking when there's dead air, then I'll always talk over you. Because that won't come through. That's really bad. Yeah, okay. Okay. I wouldn't say an expert, but yeah. The scholar. Yeah. Are you still playing solo queue this split? Wait, that's excellent. You predicted that last one. I guess that one doesn't. You're telling me someone in the top 100 predicted G2 to not win? But in order to go up, someone had to not predict that, bro. Like, that's crazy. Yeah. Are you still playing mid? Oh, yeah, of course, right. Well, yeah, Offerall playing... That's pretty good, actually. Holy shit. You should be. No, yeah, same. I've been playing Fs as well. Fs is good. Yeah, it's been fun, yeah. What's the most fucked up thing at F, you think? Yeah, that sounds so cancer. That sounds completely cancer. Yeah. Yeah, that's completely fucked. Yeah, that is. That. Were you playing like Eclipse, like the fucking annoying build, or is it full tank hot still? Yeah, yeah. Dude, all the Leonas I see in my ranked games, they're playing Eclipse, Hail of Blades, Ignite, fucking. It's disgusting. Or they play Eclipse, PTA, Ignite. It's so cringe. Yeah, at least I see so many. There's so many in my games, and they always sprint it. They always sprint it. I've never seen a good one. Yeah, I know. Yeah. 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 Italy support. I tell you what, my annoying thing is that there's two annoying things. There are 100 people in OCE who are in Masters. Okay, so like that's how fucking tiny little our server is. There are 100 people in OC here in Masters. I'm Diamond 3. I'm top 1,000 people in OC, right? Which means that my queue times at this point are 15 plus minutes. I get 15 plus minute queue times, and I've got so long to go. Like I'm not even like close to where I want to go. I want to go Masters at least. And so it's like, and I've got a guy who I know is in Challenger. He gets like 30-minute queue times, 40-minute queue times. So that's gonna be suicide inducing. And then the worst part is that, yeah, it's terrible. The worst part is not only the queue time, you queue into the same freaks. So like you queue for 15-20 minutes to get the exact same lobby 2 games in a row, except this time you have the Inting Shaco on your team. Like it's crazy. I ran into the same Shaco 3 games in a row, 15-minute queues each time. He's such a freak. And then yeah. No, then I recognize names as well. There's this guy called Buff Hunter, who's an absolute terrorist. He plays Hecarim. He's a complete terrorist. He does. He sprints around. He just permanent invades. It's crazy. Like he full clears your jungle as well. Yeah. It's crazy. Like I was playing against him. Only played against him, and it's actually just free wins every time. It's crazy. He just full ins. He's a complete sprinter. Yeah. I don't know. Yo, you meet some boosted people, bro. Yeah, dude. My take on jungle is that I reckon I had this take a while ago, but I reckon that to get to like a platinum-ish level of jungle, you just need a consistent game plan, which is so much easier than what it's like to get to like a platinum emerald level as a laner. I think getting a platinum emerald level as a laner is like the amount of knowledge and shit you need to like the work you need to put in for that is insane. And I think going past platinum as jungle compared to lane is so much harder. Because like for me as top, like trying to climb to from like obviously I was hard stack emerald for a bit, but I was just I don't know, I just wasn't trying. Well, I wasn't thinking about it right. But I feel like going from emerald to diamond, once I actually started like thinking about like actually like putting in thought, it wasn't hard. Like all the things I had to improve on weren't like esoteric. They're like literally concrete things that I could just work on every game. Whereas little stuff like, oh, okay, in this matchup, then you trade like this, and like this is like what you want to do in the mid game. Like it was like very simple little things. Whereas I feel like in jungle, the thing like the advice to improve on is like, all right, well, you're gonna try to go from plat to emerald. You need to work on win conditions. And it's like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like how do you improve on that? Like, as on top, it's like, all right, wave management. That makes more sense. Yeah, dude, it's so S tier. Yeah. 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 From behind. Oh my god. Yeah, this is so fucking yeah. No, I mean I got into a bad habit where I was watching rank 1 Darius mods exclusively, and these guys like will psycho trade level 1 no matter if the matchup's losing or winning. They'll just fucking sprint it, and they'll always win because their spacing's that good. Like they'll just like I saw this guy, he's playing Darius Pantheon level 1, which is fucking very hard as the Darius. You need to dodge every Q and then you win. And I looked at it and it looked like the Pantheon got clapped because it wasn't even close. And I went into a ranked game myself. I tried to play Darius Pantheon level 1. I got fucking creamed. I got absolutely destroyed. I just got completely abolished because it's almost impossible. It's crazy. You have to actually just use your ghost perfect. So that's no, I agree. When I watch VODs now, this is disgusting what I do. If I want to watch like a set VOD, because that's what I've been doing, I get like 7 Shao Meng VODs up at once. And then I'll watch like the first like 2 minutes of them each, and then I'll just like go further in and I'll keep playing them. And then I do like lower elo ones as well. Because like the stuff like in matchups, people play it so differently depending on how their laner plays. Even in like Xiaochamenglo. Like even in the, oh, we're in draft. Do you want to do draft? Let's do draft. But I'm down for a Stomper though. This is okay. Stompers are good. I'm gonna actively work on dead air and letting letting the ping cook. You know what I mean? I'm working on it. That's what I'm thinking about. What do you think is the best first pick of the patch right now? Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I know it. I know in Korea, Corki is like not winning ever. Corki's like never won a game in Korea in ADC. Well, that's Zedhover is just no way, right? A Mumu? There's also no way. This guy's trolling. Okay, there we go. Okay. Ezreal Zyra. Ah, Zedhover from Isma. A Mumu hover. Whoa. Now we need Humanoid to hover. Yeah, this is gonna be a fucking absolute fisting. Yeah. Oh, Fnatic have 2 coaches. I didn't realize that. I know Rel's good. I know Rel's like insane in the meta. Diana. I wonder if they play like they could even pick Rel here because I feel like if you're playing Diana, Corki Rel is good, but for sure. Gets banned though. The Alistar's still open, right? So you need to protect banner. I think you want to pick you want to pick Rel in Humanoid's position, like where Humanoid is, not where. Like you want to pick it on is it red side or blue side? It's red side, third pick. Is that Varus? They're playing Varus in solo lane then? Or is it Corki solo lane? That makes more sense. Yeah, that's the Rel. And yeah, they wouldn't play Varus top, right? Oh, really? Do they still protect ban it? Oh! I completely forgot we get to watch Mickey X. That's exciting. Yeah, I actually... He's been really good, though. What I was going to say is... Yeah, it was Mickey X actually I saw on Kedros stream a while ago talking about how it's actually playable Alistar into Rel if the Rel's not fucking freaky. So they might actually just leave it open. As like a bait pick. Just skill checking Loopy. Yeah, they do. That's insane. This is Korea, like that actually never happens. You're kidding me. This champ has not been picked. Holy, okay. We didn't give it the right amount of hype. That's the set hover again, by the way. These guys. What is it with the Zed hover? There has to be like something that happened in scrims. Like it has to be, yeah. There's a Yarn as well. I mean, this looks like a Gen G comp. Yeah. Because it's Razok on Zyra jungle as well, right? It's not even like... That's Poppy top, so it is Corki mid then. What can you even do on Varus? Like, Varus is like one of those Nidalee champs as well, I feel like. Where if it's not in Korea, I always feel like it doesn't do anything. Yeah, but... And it just needs so much. That's Poppy support on top. Interesting. The last time we saw Ornn today it looked insane. Like in the was it the KC series, yeah. Huh. No, it's a hover, okay. I always get baited by these hovers. It's just no way he locks it in. On hit Braum top. No, it's my Rel top actually. It's my spice pick from back in the day. Alright. You said? Yeah. I think SK's fight's a lot easier to execute though. That's my only thing. Is that I think Call of the Forge God Diana roll is it's a very simple condition to play off of. Like you just peel Corki, peel Varus, and just send it with your other three. Yeah. And how does Diana enter versus Razork as well? Plus he has to, like, he's required to have gold, this Diana. And that might be really tough just given the caliber of players against in Razork. No way it's faster than Zaros. Yeah, has to be slower. Gragas jungle. Sorry, I'm watching it. Yeah. Wait, there was a sign just then about Zed. Did you see that? There's lore. Is that a Gwen angle? Did someone play Gwen? Hold on. Oh no, okay, they just want Gwen. They're holding a Gwen plushie. I figured this out. I think I need to workshop my emotes in game. I figured this out. I was watching the first game. There's that smolder emote that everyone uses with like the tongue out. It looks so disgusting. I don't know if you know the one, but I want that. I'm gonna use that every game now. It's like so filthy. It's like the little boy smolder, and he's like got the question mark. Hopefully they use it. You might see it here. It's a majestic Corki skin as well. Corki. What a lovely skin. Now we hop onto the rift 25 seconds in. And already a little bit of action there as Isma flashes to take notes on Razork. It's not MSI, buddy. You're never going to see an MSI, let's be honest. So, no flame. I never know. That's a summon area on top as well. Just to point that out quickly. So take a look at the runes here. Small skirmish. A little bit of lore as well. I feel like in the skirmish show, I'm not sure why both teams just really want this control of that river. As JNX is going to walk into the jungle. They're establishing his priority. He is the train conductor after all. You must respect him. Fnatic going to do exactly that. Let him walk out as well. Isma will not stop flash and take notes. And yeah, what do you expect out of lane matchups here? Who do you think? That is true. It's a 3-man. It's very unfortunate for us. Whoa! Oscar Ridden stepped up a little bit too far. Forced out his flash. Just face planted into a wall there. By Loopy. Yeah, this is a very weird iteration. It's going to result in a full split map from Isma. Just going to steal away both the Raptors and the red. He's pinging like he's going to go to his red side as well. This could cook Razork pretty hard, actually. Look where Diana's pathing. This upset takes a good trade on bot. Oh, dude, Razork's in so much trouble now. Isma takes it in the bush, so they're not going to know. But Razork is already level 3, and he's ganking mid here. Loopy, going to be the one in trouble, but they just don't have the damage fanatic. Level 2 Yone, not really able to follow up on anything. Yeah. Even if it is Mickey X on Rel. Razork has found his way. This is a very weird win swap. Razork's found his way into the enemy red side. Somehow he's actually going to be up on farm out of this. He's going to get the red and the Krugs. And then off Scuttle, he should be level 4. No, yeah, Isma didn't. So they are just playing it very, like, they're playing Gnar versus Corki in top. Does look pretty hard for Humanoid to... Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's very hard for Humanoid to play, but then might be a dive angle here as Oscar ran in. Doesn't have flash from that level 1 mistake, but Mickey's hit a hover. Mickey's got a very good spidey sense to this type of thing, and now Loopy might be in trouble if Oscar ran in chooses to send it over the wall. Of course, Hailblade's Poppy does have a very good one-shot angle. Now Mickey might be in trouble as well. So there's a flash forward, but it doesn't go in the wall. Has Ignite, and Oscar ran in goes down for first blood, but Loopy is traded out. Mickey now TP from his teammate, but it's going to take 10 bloody years for him to arrive. Ah, they don't dive it. SK. Let it happen. Now Humanoids ended up in the top lane. We have a little bit of a trade there. RKR being stopped on his reset by Mickey X. That's all that's going to come from it. Vision denial. Oh, my bad. This is why we have him on broadcast. He catches me out. Gotcha. Reeker. Okay, I gotcha. 22 seconds on Drake now. Fnatic with mid control for now. That's the crash down from Mickey X, trying to find an engage on Loopy. Ignite utilized, and Razork's just doing so much damage to this Poppy. Immediately goes down, executed in the top side, sorry, bot side jungle there. Just stepped up too far. Thought he had his team following, didn't he? Drake comes from it, I think, for Fnatic here if they choose. Zyra, very quick at taking it. The only thing is that Reeker has first rotation. That's going to be tough to say because I read his name and it's going to that just screams RKR to me. That's going to be a toughie. It's all right. Oh, Genax. Okay. All right, I gotcha. Quick trade there. Humanoid. That's really good spacing, man. Doesn't take the brittle proc. Shows you the caliber of the player we're dealing with there. A lot of Yorons, myself included, would just get bonked on the head there. But not Humanoid. Now Grub's contest. Actually, we started up by Isma. Yeah. And there's a level disadvantage in the jungle, though. If you look at that, Razork level 5 just hit level 5, did Isma. Razork's going to hit level 6 off these two if he gets there. And Fnatic's bot lane, despite being late, do have a lot of threat involved in Mickey's flash and crash down. That combination, very lethal with the Yone follow-up. Fnatic just going to secure away one grub, stop the feat of strength from being taken, and leave it at that. Yeah, 100%. So there might be more of a skirmish over the Scuttle Crab here. Loopy wants to find that angle, help his jungle out. Isma has Smite, can try to seal that one away if he wants to, but I think it might be too dangerous. Never mind, he goes for it on Razork's level 6. At the same time, Loopy is getting killed on the bot side, and Isma's definitely screwed up here. There's the fate sealed from Yone, and down Isma goes. Feat of Warfare claimed over by Razork. And he's just gone for the Scuttle Crab there, Isma. Crabber. That's all good. That's all good. T-sipping's important. Let's go in. About to enrage on the bot side. Getting pushed in by Rika. Yeah, 100%. Who's in the lead right now, though? Yeah, definitely. Oh, sorry. Flash just forced in the top lane there if you looked at that. Genex using the Call of Forge God forces out Humanoid's flash. It's important. Do Fnatic contest the Drake here? It's pretty hard for them to get mid push. You can see this. Rahel having a very easy time pushing Upset and Mickey X in. Just with the support of the Poppy. It's very threatening. A lot of damage. Oscarinin also loses in bot side. So now they open back up on the map. Fnatic coming out as a unit here. Might trade plays. Yeah, what are they doing actually? Yeah. Razork, Spidey sensed it. Just started up Drake, Razork. It's going to be free for Fnatic, you'd imagine here. It's 9 minutes in the game. 1 grub for them. 1 Drake. Only a couple plates though. They can TP on it. Double TP possible as well. Oscarinin and Humorin. They're actually going to use the tempo here to overload bot. Look at this Fnatic. Razork wants to dive on the Ornn here, and JNX doesn't have Call the Forge God. Used it to secure Humorin's flash early. And Mickey X, the one to tank the dive there. The Unstoppable. Only going to save you from so much, and it's just not enough. Mickey X going to live on 5 HP. And the dive is clean. Yeah. That's a whole tower. That's a whole tower there for SK. Well, that is the feat of strength. Matched now by SK. So the next one that's going to matter is that objective, which Fnatic is up 1-0. We're not going to see that come in for a while as the next scrub spawning in 20 seconds. It's tough for Fnatic to know about those wards as well. Very easy for them to get spotted out as Mickey might be caught out here. There's the E forwards from Loopy. The play's just going to stop right there as Fnatic have full grubs pressure here, and Isma, despite the fact he wants an engage, is not going to be able to find one, I don't think, even though his team's backing up. Rika on the left side, and Fnatic take 1 grub. They're happy with that. They're just going to deny the feat of strength and walk out, understanding their win condition. Potentially, they don't need those grubs to get side lane priority. Although the play might not be over yet as Loopy finds the engage on Oscarinin. Forces him to walk away. A little bit of chunk damage on him. That's all it's going to be. Fnatic take 1 grub. SK take 2. Aggressive trade here from Humanoid as well. Brabblevest though taking no damage. That's tank meta. We'll see him hopefully not as powerful as the Cho'Gath we watched last game. That was something else. Yeah. Oh, Fnatic on the mid wave here. Rahel might be caught out. Mickey X is level 4 running around the rift at 11 minutes. I've just realized this. And only Mickey X could do that and make it look good. That's a very Mickey X thing. That's for sure. Look at the summoner spells on Fnatic. They're all coming back up. Humanoids will be out for the next Drake fight. It's going to be a full suite of utility for both teams going into next Drake. And the question is, who's more likely to win it? Given those conditions. Ooh, upset dive here. This might be a big deal, but he's too good for that, isn't he? Does force out the flash. Yes, that's important. And it is only for the Diana ult, so maybe it's an overstay there as Loopy's flash is also forced, and that's much more annoying for Fnatic. Obviously, yeah, Ezreal has his E still, so losing flash, not the worst thing in the world on that ADC. Or at least comparatively to other ones. Yes, not a Varus flash. Now Rika, the one in trouble, is Fnatic overload bot side here. Mickey gets that vision control and just going to take his reset, refill his wards. Slow down the game as it looks like SK doing the other thing on the top side here. What resources do they have? Call the Forge God up and ready should they choose to use it. Isma, of course, doesn't have the ult as he used it on the mid play, so Oscarinin doesn't have to be too scared here. But he doesn't know about Loopy yet. Might have just shown Not going to be enraged anytime soon. Fnatic going to slow chase this. Oscar and doing a lot of damage because it's all magic damage, of course, on that Ornn, who's full armor. Actually invests the Gnar Leap as well. It's a 20-second cooldown. Trying to get something from it. Very aggressively positioned here. Posturing up, and if he gets in range, he's just going to ult him backwards. JNX might be in trouble here. He's going to be sent into the wall. Tries to W out. There's a cool the Forge God. They want to re-engage this SK. They think they have this fight. I don't think they do, because look at Razork on the flank there. Oscarina just went mini, and now he can kite this out. Razork, if he lands his Q, can get a massive engage. Flash Q on top of the Ornn there, and there's the Zyra ult to finish off the kill. Isma left wondering what just happened to his top lane. He just got one-tapped. Enemy jungler completely gapping him. 106 farm, 3-0, 261 gold bounty, 24k to 2.1k, 22.1k rather, on the gold. I don't think we will see one, right? Mostly because Fnatic, they just look too strong at the moment. I don't think SK really want to take this fight. They don't have wave priority in the bot wave. Drake's already going to be started up by Fnatic, and with how fed Razork is, it's not going to be long till it goes down. Second feat of strength out of 3 for Fnatic here. And they denied SK all the feats of strength in the top side, so it's going to be very tough for SK to secure those upgraded boots. Whether or not they're going to have much value in this game is a different question. Only one person on Fnatic really likes him, and that's Ezreal. Maybe Zyra as well, actually. I'm not sure. I don't know there was a bug. Oh, I didn't know that. Ooh, Fate Sealed on Isma. Gonna go down to Humanoid here. Hopefully, is what Humanoid was thinking, but Isma's flash is forced. That's a good trade for Fnatic. They'll take that. Fate Sealed for Isma's flash on their primary engage tool. It just continues the trend there. Fnatic running around the map, getting people's flashes, and then taking Drake fights and Herald fights without being contested, as now there might be a dive angle on this very tanky Ornn. I don't think this is necessarily what you want to do, but Fnatic instead for the dive, instead of the dive, just going to try and take the tower down. Dive second, I take it back. Every time that I think they're going to do something, they do the other thing. As Fnatic now takes out JNX. Now they'll take the tower, and now this is definitely a free Herald fight. Yeah, I was shocked at how much he got one-shot out of the Ornn. It's very impressive. I was looking at it, I did not think that was diveable. They prove us wrong, yeah. -1. Moving on swiftly. Can we see that on the replay observers? Okay. Now upset. They would have, yeah. Fnatic with full mid priority though. This is, as we predicted going into this one. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough for SK. Rahel, Cat Despair, looking at his top side, 170 CS, CSing 11 per minute right now. There's nothing you can really do as the ADC this game though. If your top side's 0-3, 0-4, it's a brutal game to play. League of Legends. That's the Rift Herald going over to Fnatic though. Mickey has flash here if he wants to go on Rahel. I think he was maybe trying to play the mind game of the Q flash there. Trying to force Rahel's flash without using his own. But there's the flash magnet storm. Catches Rahel in the middle of his dash. And takes him out immediately. Isma not able to do anything but watch in horror as his ADC just goes down. Reminiscent of what happened to his Ornn on the top side as well. As there's Loopy's flash forced away by Humanoid. But he flashed over the wall himself. A lot of damage coming out from Riker. Maybe it's enough to take down the rampaging Yone, but it's not quite. Now Upset wants a little bit more though. Mickey, with that Shattering Strike, buying some time and space for his ADC, but there's the engage from Diana. It's not going to find anything, or anyone for that matter, and he's just going to go down himself. Razork wants more here. Oscarin and TPing in. About to have that Mega / Wallop, or whatever his ult's called. Forgot. He's not going to need it. JNX goes down. TP on bot as well. Fnatic about to win on top and bot at the same time. Heralding mid. And it's a disaster for SK. That's so okay. No, Fnatic, they just killed everyone. It was not very interesting. They overextended SK. Isma fucking sent it 1v4 and he got tapped. you got clapped. You can look at this again. Here we go. Here's the replay. So Isma, he's in and he ults just Mickey and then dies. Yeah, that's what happens, sir. Bit brutal. On Caedrel's stream, he's pulling up. This is how interesting this game is, guys. Caedrel's stream, he's pulling up a video of people talking about Luka Doncic's trade in the NBA instead of watching the LEC game. That's what's going on. Because Fnatic are creaming SK here. Yeah. You can see it. Mickey, by the way, has 9 assists. There are 9 kills on Fnatic. Speaking of where to be, this is where to be observers right now, as there's the engage. There's the massive Ornult, but it's going to miss absolutely everyone as Humanoid sends it a little bit too far there. Flash forward from Oscarinen. 3 people in the wall. Fallout from Upset is good. Not quite enough damage to finish off anyone else, apart from the 2 that went down. And the play's going to stop right there. 2-11 now on the kill feed. Finally, a little bit of hope there for SK. Takes out Humanoid. But the Drake is going to go down to Fnatic. Seems to be the story of the game, no? Atacon spawning in 2 seconds. Wonder if they give this one for free as well. You really can't. You can throw games on this. We'll check out the engage here. Good flash there from RKR. Humanoid goes down, but flash forward from Oscarinen. Make sure his sacrifice is not in vain. Ooh, trap play, though. SK. Maybe trying to catch Mickey X out, but he's too smart for that. Checks him with the vision plant. Stares death right in the eyes. Yeah, he has. It's crazy. Yeah. Now Fnatic posturing around the Atacon. This is SK in an almost impossible position to play. Rahel is almost the highest level in the game, by the way. In fact, he is the highest level in the game. That's how well he's playing. He's completely shackled by his team here. He might be able to do something in a fight if they buy him space, but it's looking like Fnatic just take the space immediately. Whenever you give them an inch, everything is suddenly gone. It's now Isma with an impossible task in front of him. Has to somehow contest this Atacon. You can't just give over Racious Atacon for free. And SK understand that. Call of the Forge God is up. So is Diana ult. Humanoid trying to buy space, trying to buy time. Loopy understands what the HP, the objective is. Flash, not available for Isma. Can't smite away that. And now the Racious Atacon is claimed, and it's time to run away for SK. Turn tail is what they're thinking, as Rahel forces out Upset's cleanse. It's a nice little trade. True Shot Barrage, though, is huge, and so is the Crashdown. Mickey finds 3! Upset takes out... takes the gold for himself. Off Mickey's massive engage. Great True Shot Barrage, great Crashdown, great Magnet Storm. And now Fnatic, they want more. Loopy's shield immediately broken by that Shattering Strike. Upset whiffs the abilities, otherwise Loopy would be a Yordle-shaped corpse. Now Fnatic. Yeah. He's the one making the play, yeah. Let's look at this fight yet again. It looked okay for SK if the Ornult, right? But then the second Racious Atacon goes down, it's just disaster. No. Oh, man. The Q flash Magnet Storm from Mickey, though. Just showing you G2 exactly what they're missing out on. Yeah. That's the type of stuff that Lebrov watches before bed while he's crying. Yeah, sorry, yeah, true. No upset. Pressuring down mid. Fnatic pressuring down bot and Oscarinin pressuring up top. It is just a pressure cooker. The SK base right now. Pushed in from all sides. Something's got to give. Where will it be? It looks like it actually might be Oscarinin. Might be caught out here as there's a bot dive at the same time here. Ricky's got the engage on bot at the same time as the all-not happens on top. Oscarinin is going to die. The Humanoid takes out Loopy in trade. Meanwhile, Upset's actually found an engage. No cleanse for the Varusol, and Rahel gets his first kill of the game. Massive impact from him. But it's going to mean nothing. Because at the end of the day, what's happened is Loopy's died and 2 Fnatic members got fast resets. Oscarinin now TP's on mid, has the Demolish proc. Rahel, no Chains of Corruption, utilized it to pick an Ezreal. It meant nothing. Mickey? Okay, he's fine. Yeah. Swift march required. No, there's no hope here. The SK, the best they can hope for is a trade, potentially, of the Drake. Delay the soul 5 minutes, but I don't think even that Fnatic will allow them. So much presence in this game. Fnatic just taking all the space. It's all off the back of Mickey, this young man. Maybe not so young. Played for a while. This up-and-comer. Yeah. And is he going to find another engage here? Channeling the Hex Flash. He's in an insane position here. He might be able to find Rahel. As a flash forward from Razork. Immediately flashed by Rahel, though. The engage not going to come through. Unless it is Humanoid the one to make the move this time. Magnet Storm is stopped by Loopy in its tracks. But Fnatic, they don't even need a good engage. They can just make it work. There's Upset this time, trying to cook some damage, gets knocked back to Fountain. Mickey with the Ignite. Nope, not even rewarded for his work. 0-0 and 16, not one kill for the man doing absolutely everything for his team. That's what you'd like to see. It's impossible to play here for Rahel. That is nice. Well, do they even, though, is the question, because Humanoid and Upset, they've caught on to this, man. They're not going to let it happen. Isma, he can't catch a break this game. Upset has to eat away, but Isma's engage is just, it gets nothing. And now the Drake is going to be Fnatic's. Isma has Flash and Smite, and he might use it here, but he's just not going to. Gives the soul, bows his head, puts his tail between his legs, and realizes he is the fucking beta in this situation. Humor and Upset wide as it comes. Force him out of the Drake pit. Say, this is ours. We'll take Soul Line Baron. Thank you very much. Now it's time to end the game. Yeah, it's tough. And season 15 as well. You know what we need right now? The win Viz graph. I missed that. That was in Worlds. The worst graph in history. Holy, it was bad. But I'd like to see it right now, because it would be quite Fnatic favored. I'm going to go out on a limb here. Take a risk. It could be anyone. Anyone's game. Yeah, true. Oscarinin about to enrage. About to go mega. Might find the angle on Isma, who's just had a toughie, hasn't he? Everything that can go wrong for this guy is going to go wrong. We're going to see one last team fight here as Mickey looks to flash in. He has Magnet Storm, has crashed down. Fnatic, if they can, they'll try to end it cleanly, but I think Mickey, he's not going to be able to help himself. He is going to try and find that engage. He's known for it. Reset coming through now from Oscarinin. Please engage, Fnatic. No, don't play it slow. What is this? Fnatic! End their suffering, man! That's messed up. The fabled 20k gold dude. Maybe we could see it, honestly, if they keep this game going for another 10 minutes. Fnatic really rubbing in SK's faces right now. Yeah. And really, you know, like, they call it a Baron power play. But this is a power play in every sense, right? It's a power play in terms of the game, but it's also a mental power play. Not ending the game right there, that's like a... That's when you come into the meeting, the interview with the boss, and you put your feet on the table, and you're like, what can I do? Why would you hire me, you know? This kid doesn't have an X game. trying to make SK retire. Honestly, that's what Fnatic are doing here. Well, SK's gonna have a grudge after this as the triple inhib comes through from Fnatic. Loopy with a 3-man knockaway, or sorry, 2-man knockaway. This is the only engage SK can possibly find, and it's a good one at that, but there's a 3-man Storm into a massive Yone ultimate flashed by SKR, but Rahel is just gonna go down, so's SKR, even off the back of a 2-person Poppy ult. 3v5, Fnatic just crushed them like bugs into dust. The towers will go down too, and SK... they got played with. They got messed with. The Baron power play, 5k in Fnatic's favor. It's not the fabled 20k gold lead, but it's damn close. 21 kills to 2, 17.2k gold lead. Mickey, what the fuck was that? Let's be honest. All good. And down he goes. GG's. Yeah, 100%. Dude, I've hope. We have a couple good teams for Worlds, you know? A couple good teams. Yeah. Yeah. Insane dominant. Yeah, exactly. That's not happening with this new Fnatic. The only question is that as much as the West has gotten better, the East is looking the best I've ever seen. Maybe not China. China has one team, let's be honest. Well, they have a couple. IG's pretty okay. Oh, IG's trash. I'm coping. Yeah, me either. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree strongly. That's real. No. I think China's just a BLG stomping ground, and then we get to Worlds and BLG gets tested for the first time. Or MSI will be good. Maybe this new international event's good. I'm just not hyped for Phyllis Draft, man. It's a cool concept, but it just, I don't know, it obscures everything. Then it's fine, yeah. I agree. So is the LEC now best of 5s? After this, or best of 3s? I don't think G2's gonna win, by the way. I think Fnatic's gonna win. Yeah. Upset, dude. Noah Jun, what's the problem, man? Yeah. Oh, yeah, they have 2 coaches. That's crazy. Thank God Robert's not here when Law comes on stream. I hate French people. Ah. Yeah, you missed out, bro. Could have rizzed her. Shouldn't try that. That would have gone bad. Yeah, that would have gone down very fully. Well, he's done a good job. Well, I think you know what he did? He did a good job in the player acquisition part. Yeah. Yeah, that was G2 coaching stuff. I don't know. I low-key feel like I feel like if G2 ran back the same roster, they could have done so well. Or like just switch out Yike for Razork, bro. Come on. And then they just run it back and it's just insta win. I guess I can understand why they went for you are a big Gon Summer hater. No, I believe that. That was fun. Alright, let me save this as. It is, well, it's 8:02 now. I got up at 4 and then I showered and I got ready and I started watching at 5.
This was FNC versus. No, I had to go to bed at 8 p.m. last night, dude. It was miserable. But now I edit and upload these. I'll probably put them on Tweetcast, probably not on the main channel. Maybe I'll put like, if there's a really good one, I'll put it on the main channel. We'll see how, because when I edit it, all the weird little silences that were necessary, they get taken out, and potentially it's really good. Potentially. But I'll make the judgment, you see. What was that? Fnatic vs SK. Alright, dang. That was fun, dude. It's really funny. Wait, is LEC on holiday now, or is that? Yeah, LEC has come back. LEC has like weekends. Hopefully, I get co-streaming rights for not LCK. Yeah, I should get through any day, guys. I swear to God, I'm putting in the work. Nah, LCP is the one we get co-streaming rights for. Because there's dudes who have that. They have like 500 subs, bro. Like, come on. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's what. That's 100% what I'm doing. Yeah. Let me look up the schedule. I will be watching LCP. It's at good times as well. No, for me it's at 9 p.m. and 11:30, so it's like 1 p.m. for you. So it's kind of shitty for me because it's like I will be casting like 1 a.m., which is not ideal. Yeah, it's really good times. So I will be doing that. That's for sure. And then NLC is at fucking 4 a.m. if I want to watch Lost Returns. But low key, if I started getting up at 4 a.m., I'm down to continue getting up at 4 a.m. The only issue is trying to get up at 4 a.m. if I've got an 11:30. Like, that's fucked. What's he do? Sleep during the day, early morning, late night. Yeah. So for me to be able to do LEC and LCP, I think I would have to get up at 6 p.m. And then my day would be 6 p.m. to 8 a.m. And I go to bed now. Yeah, like that would be, in order to do both LEC and LCP, that would be my day. That would be my day. And then imagine trying to get a fucking solo queue game, bro. Like, I'm playing at like 4 a.m. Like, that would kill my League addiction, I'll tell you that much. No. I mean, no, because I'm doing good, I'm climbing. We're D3, bro. We're going up. Not fair. Maybe I'll play that now. I gotta edit the videos, so I'll do that, and then I'll play League. Alright, that was really fun. Dude, duocasting is 10 times harder. It's crazy. It's crazy. Without ping. It's fucking tough. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to say. You need to know so much. Yeah. It is.